crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I'm a seed for decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the cafe, man, try me, I deserve it. Just a devil lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I'm a seed for decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been.
Oh, God, thank you for the applause. You're just too kind. You're just too kind. I love you too. Oh, you're wonderful. Hey, y'all. It's me. It's Mocha Mima. Thanks for coming. I had to go live a little early today. We have some bad weather coming in the area, and I'm scared that the lights may go off or the internet may go down because it is already down in some areas near where I live. Oh, it's Tuesday. We're here to talk about Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Child, listen, Jamaica meets season 1, episode 5. Jamaica meets the Vineyard. Y'all, I'm trying to watch my word. This Bria. Bria, I'm so tired of you. Bria, I'm so sick of you and your antics. Listen, we all know by now, especially after what happened to her last week, allegedly that she says happened to her. Well, it's been 2 weeks now. We know now Bria is an actress. She admitted to being an actress. I can't with this girl. I can't with her. Anyway, y'all. So I'm trying to give people a little bit of time to get in here since I started early. Oh, let me talk a little bit before I get into the recap. Well, the ratings are in for this week. So they've got 0.10 demo, which I think they had the same thing last week. This week, the viewership went up. It's 365,000 people that watched. So that's great. A lot of people are hearing about this show, and look at Nick getting his life on that clip. Nick was getting his life for a minute, and then Bria, of course, had to say something. Bria, shut up and worry about you and your white man. Oh, did I say that? So anyway, I'll get into the recap. So we're back to these two fighting because Bria's yelling, controller, controller, controller. I'm sorry, Bria is a Karen. Bria is a Karen. I don't care what nobody says. She's a Karen. She's yelling at Silas, calling him controller. Jasmine comes and tells her, go in your room, go in your room. Like, this is like they're in the, I won't say the reform house, like they're in the group home or something. So then, of course, Amir and Nick, because they're both of them are pandering, they're pick-me men, going to bring Bria some food. And Bria's talking to Simon. She's stuffing the food in her face. The whole house is in an uproar over what's happening. Bria's ranting to Simon about Jasmine is getting her back blown out. And what is she supposed to do? Bria, I need you to shut up. And I really need you, specifically you, off my TV screen. I know every show has to have someone who is the protagonist or whatever. I'm tired of her because you know what? This is acting and this is playing for the camera. That's why I'm tired of her. It's too much. Bria, you're a grown woman who lives with a white man. You got a boyfriend. Like, stop acting like you're 17 years old and not having your way at mommy and daddy's house. I'm tired of it. Now, Silas and Jasmine, y'all is a little bit too much. Like, you're everybody's parents. Like, you're the parents too. Like, all of it, it's a lot. I love you guys, Silas and Jasmine. I love you too as a couple. I really do. But Bria, I'm sick of her. So everyone else in the house, Preston is saying like he's not in the mood for this. Jason ain't in the mood for this. They're like, this is too much. Then they have a vote to, make it a rule that guests can only stay 3 days. Jason makes a comment like, what is this Survivor with people getting voted out? Like, I never watched the other Summer House, so I don't know how that is. But like, I want this show to be a part. I don't want this show to be like theirs. I want it to be apart from theirs, but I also have to realize that this is on Bravo. So being that it's on Bravo, it's a little different. So they have to kind of stick with the Bravo stuff. So I know they got to stick close to what the white show is. That they can't, like, this is not like on BET. This would be a different show on BET or BET Plus. Like, we would really be seeing the Get Down with the Get Down. But anyway, Bria wants to leave. Simon convinces her to stay because he's going to be coming like within the next day or so. So they go. I think they get in a hot tub and everything. Then Silas and Jasmine are at it again. Their sex scenes are really cringy. It's really getting on my nerves. Like, y'all can't calm it down for a few days, just chill. And I mean, I understand. I was their age once. I was once 30. But no, though, when I was 30, by the time I was 30, I had 3 kids. I think I had been married and divorced, had 3 kids and whatnot. So I can't with them two. Jasmine with the moaning, everybody hears it. The walls are thin. It's too much. But maybe also it's because it's me. I'm older and I ain't getting none, so it might be it with me. Who knows, y'all? Anyway, the next day is day 8 of 15. Everybody's getting up, getting ready. Jason in his confessional talks about the relationship he had. It didn't work out, but they have a 3-month-old and they're co-parenting with the 3-month-old. And Amir is still drunk, laying out. He's messed up. He's like crawling up the stairs to go and get himself ready. Jasmine goes in and talks to Jordan about her celibacy anniversary, which is that day. It's been a year. So they decide to go out to lunch to celebrate it. Summer decides she wants to have a Jamaica night because she's Jamaican. So she wants to have the food and everything. Her mother is Jamaican, Black Jamaican. I'm going to put it Black Jamaican because there are Jamaicans that are like Indian, Black Jamaicans, and that's a whole different part of Jamaicans. I come from Jamaican heritage myself, but her father is white, but she never grew up with her father, doesn't know her father. She just knows her Jamaican family. She says that they're all Black and she's the only mixed one. I think that's how she puts it. She's the only mixed one in the family. The guys are staying home and chilling while the ladies, along with Preston, go out to brunch. At brunch, it's an uncomfortable kind of environment because Jasmine and Bria, but they talk about Jordan's decision to be celibate. And she talks about what happened that brought her to this journey. She had an F buddy that basically he dogged her out. He said he wasn't with someone, and he was. He had a girlfriend. So that caused her to take a look at what she was doing. So she then made the decision to be celibate for a while to see what she wanted and so that she could pick the right person. Jasmine tells Jordan that she wants her to be happy with someone. Like, Jasmine, because you're married, not everybody else wants to be married. And I mean, I understand. I remember kind of being that way, having been married, and then I wanted my friends to get married. Then I went through being divorced, and some of my friends were still married and going through the feelings of that. So the best thing to do in those circumstances is to say nothing. Oh, let me move my. I haven't moved my slide. Sorry about that, y'all. So, Summer, who is single, talks about how she had a relationship and both her and the guy were on the rebound. And Summer starts crying because she became lost in the relationship. And, you know, she goes through her little thing there. Then they tell her that they see something between her and Alex, and she has a little bit of an interest in Alex. So after that, they go home. Summer goes to chat with Alex in his room. They talk about their creativeness, and they talk about the flow of energy. You know that, whatever that they do. Oh, I'm going too far. We go back some. So that night, Summer's chef arrives to prepare dinner. Summer doesn't cook. She discloses that. The food looks good. Amir is not used to the spicy Jamaican food. That food was looking good. Like they had fried plantains up there, and I don't even like plantains like that. They had the escovitch fish up there, and that also looked good. But I don't like that fish either. But I was like, it's still that stuff looks good and smells good. I'm not crazy about it. I like the give me that curry goat and give me some brown stew chicken. Ah, ooh, I love that. But anyway, they play Truth or Dare. Summer gives Nick a twerk session because she gets dared to do that. Because the thing is, if you don't do the dare, then you have to drink 2 shots. So Summer does that, and she does it for Nick because she wants to play a little game with Alex. Nick, his dare was to jump in the pool with his clothes on. He said he didn't want to do it because he had on Ralph Lauren purple label, but he takes off his shoes, especially after Summer gives him that dance. He's all hot and bothered. I guess he had to go in the pool to jump to cool off. And Bria says, "This is what you do when you have a girlfriend." Bria, shut the hell up. So they're sitting there. Milo, Milo the dog, who is really part of the cast, a big part of dissension within the cast. He goes and starts humping on Jason. Jason gets him away. Summer dares Amir to do a strip tease for Jordan, and he does it, but it's cringy because Jordan does not look like she liked it at all. And keep that thought in mind. Um, Summer dares Preston to kiss Bria wherever he wants. He kisses her on the neck, which is her spot, and he lets them know he's been with women before, but that's not his thing. And I love me some Preston. Shout out to Preston. So Preston dares Summer to kiss Alex. She says to Alex, basically like, "Do you mind?" And he's like, "Okay," because he's like he doesn't mind, you know, if someone touches him and they're giving him the option, not like what Shanice did when she was grabbing his hand or whatever at the table that time. Um, so then he goes over and he kisses her and he likes that the smile on his face. Let me see. Did I get the smile? There's the kiss. That's when she leans in and he's there and he's like, I don't think I didn't get the smile, but I thought I had gotten a clip of that. But I was like, all right, now I like Alex. I really like Alex. Alex is really a down to earth person, and that's what I like about him. He's a very likable person. Hopefully after this we'll see more of him around because I really like him. He really gives some balance to this cast of people. So Silas is feeling some type of way because they asked Jasmine to Alex asked Jasmine to recreate those moans that they had when they was getting it in last night. Well, they get it in every night. So when they're getting it in at night, and Silas is feeling some type of way because he didn't know the walls were just that thin that everybody could hear him. So after that, everyone goes to bed. That night, they try to get it on. Jasmine and Silas, of course, they show them on screen trying to get it on, but Silas is not used to having relations in silence. So he is like messing up his flow. And Jasmine is like, "Are you serious? Like, you can't shut it up for a few nights to get it on." But that was funny. So the next morning, it's day 9 of 15. Everyone's getting up and ready. Silas and Jasmine are talking about Simon's arrival to the house and how they're going to have to reinforce the rules because they had that vote with him. Bria tells everyone that Simon arrives today. they all go out for lunch and shopping. The guys kind of split up, and the girls, everyone splits up and they go different ways or whatever. The guys and girls are kind of mixed. Some of the guys, they're at lunch. They talk about Jason's life and co-parenting. Amir says that he's not getting the reciprocation from Jordan. I guess he thought she'd be more into him, but she's not. Jasmine and Jordan talk about how Jasmine wants her to have a life partner, and Jordan tells her, like, basically, girl, let me do my thing. Let me get this together on my own. And I understand where Jordan was coming from. I can get where Jasmine was coming from too, but Jasmine, you gotta like let people have their own process. Like, she's gonna get there. She'll get there when she does get there. There's nothing wrong with being alone and going in places and doing things, having dinner alone. Like, Jordan knows what she wants. She knows what she wants to accept, because taking time off from not having a physical relationship with someone and sitting with yourself, you start to learn what you want. So, and she doesn't like that pressure from Jasmine. They go back home. Silas is curious about Simon, how he's going to be when he arrives. Also, during this time, Summer is talking to Jasmine. They're talking about what Jasmine said to Jordan. Jordan talking to. She was talking to Preston about how she felt about what Jasmine said to her. So they're cutting back and forth between scenes with that. Alex cuts Amir's hair, and that's when Alex talks about, his family situation, how his father had gotten laid off, and, he didn't grow up from, he grew up in a middle-class family. He didn't grow up with means, so he had to, he couldn't afford to get haircuts, and he had to cut his own hair, and it taught him independence and different things like that. So Mr. Simon arrives in a red sports car. I don't know if it's a Porsche or a Lambo, whatever it was. And Simon comes. Here's Bria. Before he gets there, she's all waiting. And mind you, that's the same dress that she had, I think, when she got arrested in. So this was last year she had on that dress. And then she got arrested this year with that dress on. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to go there. So this is what Simon had in his hand. The Casa Azul. It's called Clase Azul, but we call it Casa Azul. If you guys watch Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Giselle had the blue bottle of this. Now the blue bottle is like $100 and something. I love how they have a blue bottle, they have a turquoise bottle, they have another all dark bottle. They have different bottles, and I don't drink at all. So I told my daughter I want to get one of those bottles, and she told me she will gladly drink the tequila for me. So I plan on getting one of those bottles because the bottle is absolutely beautiful. So Simon brings that in, and of course everybody is like, "Oh, he's coming in on 10, bringing that." Like, his attitude is on 10. He seems to be very nice. He's jovial. He's talking to everybody, giving hugs and everything. So, and they have this expensive tequila, so they're down with it because most people are not going to pay. And this was, I found online for $2.89. A lot of places charge like $400 and plus for this tequila because that's the gold and the bottle, the box, the presentation that I've been hearing is worth it. So everybody they have a shot. They're getting ready to go out to dinner. Simon's changed his clothes. He has on a velvet smoking jacket. So of course Nick is like, because he's the fashionista. There's fashionista for ladies. There's fashionista for him as a man. And he's like, what the heck has he got on? So they get to the restaurant. When they get to the restaurant, the champagne's flowing. They sit down, and Bria and Simon have gifts for everybody, and they pull out the Philippe Plein watches for $800. These watches are engraved with like Queen on it and different things. So he pulls those out for everybody, and then for Jasmine and for Silas, they get Versace watches. I'm like, what the? So, and then they start talking through that, and they Silas, of course, because listen, it's clear that these people can be bought with expensive watches. I'm not gonna say that Mocha Mima can't be bought because you might be able to buy me with some KCFC like candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I was like, wow, that's a good list. Listen, you offering stuff like that. Silas was like, brother, you could stay in the house. So then Simon is asking, not Simon, Silas. I'm getting names, but Silas is asking Simon what his intentions are with Bria. He tells her that he loves her, cares about her, all that kind of stuff. Then Silas gives his advice about relationships and about a little, about relationships, marriage, and that type of stuff. Jasmine starts to cry because I guess she like feels alone or something. I couldn't really get what she was saying, and that's where the episode went off. We're probably going to pick up with that next week. So y'all, let me tell you, I was just like, ooh. So I was like, wow. I was impressed. I was really impressed by it. You see, I tricked out the my thumbnail here for you guys with the Jamaica stuff. It was a good idea when I did it. Now that I look at it, I'm like, it didn't hit me the way it hit me last week. But what I wanted to show you guys was this. I went online. I said, let me go and see how much these watches and all this stuff, how much it costs. So let me do this. So you guys, I went to Versace's website. Oh, let me move that. So I want you guys to see. Let me see. Hold on a minute. It's a live show. This may not be. Let's see. I don't know if it's showing the right. Hold on here. Let me just. Let me go to the tab. Okay. So we're gonna start first with the Versace watches. Y'all, there's the Versace watches. Look at these watches. I just want y'all to get an idea. Look at these watches. These watches are cute. That pink one is cute. That's with the Medusa head on it. That is cute. Look at the pink, the black. That's my color right there. The teal. Ooh, that's cute. Nice watches. Nice watch. Look at these. Nice watches, y'all. So that's the Versace men's. So then I wanted to show you. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see. So let me do the entire screen. That's what I'm trying to do, the entire screen. Let me do it. All right, go back to the tab. So let's go to the women's Versace watches. Y'all, look at these. These are cute. Very cute. Look at that orange and reddish looking. That's cute. This blue is cute. Nice one. There's my pink and everything again. So let's see here. So let's go to the next tab. Oh, wait a minute. I want to go to the next one, which is, let's see here. So we're gonna go to the Philippe Plein. I don't know if it's Plein or Plain. Go there. Those are the watches that he gave to everybody. These are not, and this place takes crypto. So if you have a bunch of crypto that you don't want to you want to cash it in or whatever, you can go. Let me see. Let's see if I do that. Oh, it's not letting me move it for some reason. Hello, this one is frozen. But here's some of the watches. But he got them the $800 watch. Let me see if I can go to this one. It'll show me. Yep. Look at this one. That is cool with the skeleton in there. These are not, and these are German watches, so these are nice. $856, and this tells you what it is in Bitcoin. So, just so you know, because I know some of you guys might dabble a bit in Bitcoin. So, for everybody that's out there, please like and subscribe for the video. Get me in the algorithm. Oh, algorithm! Look how it comes. Look at if that thing ain't sharp. Look at that, how it comes in this thing. That is cool. Now that is a nice graduation gift for someone. That is nice. So let me go back here. So yeah, guys, that was it. The episodes for this show go pretty quick, which is what I like about it. And they give us a lot in their episodes. Their episodes are really jam packed with info. We didn't get any history this week. Like we usually will get some island history or something. We didn't get too much this week, but I still enjoyed the episode. I'll give them a 9. And the reason why I give them a 9 is because I love it. I love the series. I'm hoping that they come back for season 2. I'm hoping that they get a reunion, because the reunion, that will definitely be fire, because I don't know, Phil probably won't show up for the reunion. Mariah, I'm hoping that Mariah would show up for the reunion so that she could give her take, now that we know that Amir was the one that started the beef with her and Bria. Like I said, I wanted to bring up when I was talking about I missed about Jordan. Jordan tells, I think she tells Preston, I know she tells someone, I can't remember who at this point, that she's really not that into Amir. So that's why she was cringy during the striptease thing. That's why she's not really giving him what she wants. She tells Jasmine in the store. That's what it is. Because Jasmine was pushing for all the people to hook up, with this house, and she's just not. Amir is just not her person, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. She doesn't have to want to be with him. And what I like is, the thing about it is that she's using discernment. She is not just picking someone because he's there and because he wants her. Because sometimes people could get into that. They'll get with someone that they really don't want, but they'll settle because the person is interested in them. And then, both people can get hurt in situations like that, because afterwards, if they break it off, and they may get into an argument, things may get messy, and she may let him know, I really didn't really want you from the beginning. And you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. It gets messy. It gets murky. It gets crazy. So y'all, that is it for my review. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and talk about it. And maybe I missed something, or they have a view, that they wanted to bring up. So I will drop the link. But like I said, I love this series. I really want to see more of it. I'm really hoping they get a season 2. I like how each episode we're getting to know a little more about the cast. Like we got to learn that about Alex, which I like. We learned about Nick. Remember last week we talked about Nick and his fashion thing that he got from his mother. And whatnot. We know that Silas is first generation Liberian here in the U.S. because his parents were from there. So we get to know a little bit. Oh, excuse me, about each one. We know about Summer and her Irish Canadian Jamaican heritage. I want to learn more about Bria, even though I can't stand her. I'd like to know more about her and what she has going on, because she is a whole hot mess. So y'all, with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, let me bring up these reminders. I have two videos that came out yesterday. One was about Dr. Donda West and Miss Jackie O. May they both rest in peace, about plastic surgery and the dangers of that. If you guys want to check that video. I also put out a video about that bomb behind Peter Thomas, Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband. Now his restaurant is in Baltimore is closed because they didn't renew their liquor license. So I did a video about that. Coming up, we have Thirsty Thursdays on Thursday, which we do hot topics. Then we have this review again next week. I also have a review that I do with Ashley Arbery on Married at First Sight. Nashville, that Sunday afternoon. You'll see me post that, and you'll be able to come over here and watch the stream of that, because I go over to her channel, but I stream it over here. So you guys, with that, I'm going to get out of here. It's really getting dark outside. It's looking kind of crazy. That's why I wanted to come on so early. I appreciate you guys being here. Please like and subscribe. Replay crew, let me know what you think about it. Replay crew, leave your coffee cups, your coffee mugs, your tea pots and everything for me in the comments so that I know you are here. And let's see here. Let's show you one more thing. Let's see. Let me pull my stuff up. And you know what I'm always saying when I'm about to leave.
Say it with me, kids. If protecting my peace makes me the villain, then bitch, my name is Thanos. Say it with me, kids. If protecting my peace makes me the villain, then bitch, my name is Thanos.
All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good rest of your evening.
Work, work, work. To me, I can work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the girl, them hurt, dirt, 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 dirt. Try me, I deserve. Let the devil lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart